it's Amanda here. Today's video is 3 looks using the ColourPop Mulan palette. I did do a separate video featuring the entire ColourPop Mulan collection. There you can see close-ups of the products, swatches of everything, prices of everything. I also featured some palette comparisons in that video. So for more in-depth information about this palette and the entire Mulan collection, go check out that previous video. I'll link it in the description below, just in case you haven't seen that one yet. In today's video, I wanted to show you a couple different looks using this Mulan palette. So I'm going to be showing you more of a cool toned, smoky look. That's the one I'm wearing right now. I was also wearing this look in my previous video. I'm also gonna do a very warm toned, more of an everyday type of look. And then I really want to heavily feature some of these red shades. Those are the 3 looks that I'll be showing you today. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorials. We're going to start with the look that I'm wearing in the talking portions of this video and my previous video. And you're gonna see me prime my eyes, so we'll go over that more later. I'm starting this look after priming with the shade Imperial. Just sweeping that into the crease and really taking my time to build that up. I didn't want this to get too dark too quickly, so I'm really focused on blending the shade out and also smudging it right along my lower lash line with a small flat brush. Next, I'm going to take the shade Honor and I'm going to start to build up some depth on the outer part of my eye. Here I'm using a small fluffy brush and blending that up into the crease and onto the outer part of the eye, then just a little additional blending with no product. Next, I'm taking this beautiful duochrome shade called Warrior and I'm applying that with my finger. I'm using small patting motions to apply this. That really gives the best and most even shine in my opinion. And I did do 2 layers here to really get that intensity. Next, I'm using the shade True. This is a deep grayish brown, and on a pencil brush I'm using that to smudge along the outer lash line and also just a little bit on the outer part of the upper and lower lids, so I get a little smokiness there. Next, I'm mixing the shades Honor and True, going back with that little detail brush and just adding a little bit more depth and smokiness to the outer part of my upper lid. Then going back with Imperial and blending everything together just to get a nice smooth sort of look on that crease area. And then I'm taking Strike a Match and applying that with my pinky finger. I really want that bright metallic inner corner. Curled my lashes and added the Milk Makeup KUSH mascara. That finishes off my look. I am wearing the Luxe lipstick from this collection. It's called Hua Mulan, and I just felt like it had a nice balance for this smokier sort of look. It's definitely a little deeper, has that faux liner look, and it is more of a cool toned look, so I thought that this nude lipstick really balanced the look and made it feel a little more approachable for me. Now we're gonna go on to the second look. Again, priming my eyes with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. This time I'm going to be mixing these 2 sort of warm shades, Fighter and Brave. Applying this in sort of the same way, but I am focusing on blending upwards a little bit more. I want to make sure that I have those warm tones sort of peeking up over the top of this look. We are going to be doing a spotlight look, so next I'm taking these 2 deeper warm brown shades, Guiding Spirit and Legacy. Using a small flat brush, I'm applying that to the very outer part of my eye, really building that up and trying to stay away from the middle of the lid. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on the inner part of the eye, patting that color and really trying to be precise with this, especially with these darker shades. I didn't want to lose control and make my whole lid really dark brown. Before I add the spotlight, I'm gonna go in with this toasty orangey brown called Strength and just blend everything together. I wanted a really warm crease here. Next, I'm taking this foiled shimmer called Like a Girl and I'm applying that with my finger. I'm dabbing right in the middle and then patting outwards in both directions so that I get a nice soft blend on that. Then I did go back in with Guiding Spirit and Legacy just to define those darker parts and blend everything together. Curled my lashes, added the Milk Makeup KUSH mascara, and before I finish off my look, I wanted to do a little bit of a spotlight on the lips too, just to mimic that eye look. So I took some of the Luxe Gloss in Phoenix and put that right in the center of my lips. It didn't really pop as much as I wanted it to, but overall I'm super happy with this look. This is a twist on a wearable neutral look that I would do all the time by leaving out the inner corner and the lower lash line and really focusing on this spotlight lid look. I just think this is cool. It's a little bit different, but still approachable. Now we're gonna go as far from approachable as I can imagine going with this palette. You know the drill, same priming method here, and we're gonna get a little artistic and inspired with this look. I'm first taking Imperial and Honor, and I'm gonna put those into the crease. This is not a very precision type of look. This is gonna be a little smudgy, a little messy. That's what I'm going for, and it works out because that's what we end up with. I'm also using that same shade combo on the lower lash line, again, just really smudging. Next, I'm taking True on a large flat brush, and I'm tapping this on, but I'm also sort of smudging while I'm tapping. I'm focusing on the outer 3/4 of the lid. I'm leaving a little bit of a spot open there around the inner corner. Did a little bit of a blend here just to start to work everything together. And I'm a little nervous, but I'm using this shade Defiant. And again, I'm just really smudging that, sort of smoking along the lash line there and getting a really messy, kind of rebellious look. Next, I'm taking Undefeated and I'm using my pinky to smudge this on the inner part of the eye, and I am sort of winging it upwards towards my crease, but really wanted that red intensity in the center of the eye. Then I used the shade True on a pencil brush and sort of smudged out the outer part of the lower lash line. And I'm taking just a tiny bit of this shade called Like a Girl on a small, teeny tiny detail brush and getting a pinpoint of that bright metallic inner corner just right on the inside there. Then again, curled my lashes, added my Milk Makeup KUSH mascara, and I did decide to pair this really bold look with the bold red Luxe liquid lip called Strong Chi. I wanted to do something different, and I'm about to explain to you where the inspiration for this look came from, but this was really fun. I hope that you like seeing something a little bit different and a little bit more experimental like this from my channel. This eye look is inspired by the packaging because it looks sort of like charcoal or pastel drawings. It has a sketchy, smudgy sort of look to it. I felt very inspired by this packaging. I had a lot more fun playing with this palette than I expected to. At first glance, I thought, it was a little underwhelming, but the more that I played with the different finishes and the different undertones, this palette is a lot more complex than I originally thought it was going to be. I love that we're getting some really cool tones alongside these warm tones. The pops of red are great. They really coordinate with the packaging. This is one of those palettes where I felt sort of lukewarm towards at first, and then the more I used it, the more I liked it. I would love to hear your thoughts on this Mulan palette. Did you pick this one up when it released? Which look in this video was your favorite? I always love to hear what you guys think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts in the comments down below, and definitely go check out the first video with all the information about this collection. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Obviously I'm gonna do a video. What? My comments be like, all your makeup looks look the same. Then I do something different and really artistic, and it's meant to be fun and inspired and experimenting. Then I post something like this look and people be like, who would ever wear that? That looks terrible. I would never do that. Literally impossible to win. This is so cool. Anyway. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye. What? I don't know. It's not, it's one. It's not these palettes, it's this palette. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm fine. Huh? My hands are so dry from washing my hands so much. My skin is literally cracking. I've been using my face oil on my hands because my poor hands are so dry. Even the oil can't really tackle. We've got some serious scales going on here. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's alright. A small price to pay for keeping people healthy. Still love my curly hair. Still love my short hair. Okay. Cool. So I'll see you in the next one. Alright. Bye. Stay safe. Okay. Love you. Love your face. Okay. Bye.